Well, of course, we're talking now. I started in 1962. I mean, the world has changed enormously since then. I suppose from the point of view of, facilities, then obviously the technological, the coming of the internet and all the things that came with it, and all the machinery which is now available just didn't exist then. And it was the Stone Age, if you like, of pedagogy from that point of view. Also that it was a much smaller enterprise in those days. English language teaching as a kind of, English as a foreign language, that is, was in its infancy. I went to the very first course, the first batch, in the University of Leeds in 1961 too. And that was, a small group of people who'd been kind of handpicked. They were going to go out and proselytize the world, with this new thing, this English language teaching. So it was a very small world. There was very little material, just one or two course books, hardly any theoretical books at all. There were just 2 or 3 books on teaching, very practical ones, which were actually very useful. But you could read everything that there was. In a year you could have read everything that there was in the field. That's amazing, isn't it, when you think of it? So there's been this exponential growth of publications. I mean, nowadays you can't even keep up with the titles, let alone read the things. So I think that's the main thing, the way that this infant kind of discipline has kind of burgeoned and grown and spread all over the world. And that's the major difference, I think. The other thing that has come along with this, and which I find less positive, is the way that control has sort of taken over. So, the way that syllabuses and curricula are now kind of have a stranglehold, actually, on the way that people teach, and particularly testing. And I have a thing about testing, which I'll say something about in a minute.